Let's do 15A. And of course, this is all the stuff that you have learned that you may have forgotten or not. We're going to do some properties of logs. There is a handout on Canvas that you can check out. I'm just going to list them really quickly. The handout's pretty good. It looks like this. It's got all your log properties here. There's a whole bunch of them. I'm going to list 3 of them that we use. It's got a log graph, an exponential graph. It's got the change of base formula. There's a lot of information on that paper. But I'm going to list the 3 that we use the most, the log properties. Okay? And so here they are. Log base b of x times y. Okay, a log is an exponent, and people don't realize that. It's really that simple. What's a log? It's an exponent. Okay? And when you take an exponent and you multiply powers together, what do you do to those exponents? Like x to the second times x to the fourth. What do you do to those? You add them, which is why you do this to logs. Log base b of x plus log base b of y. Do you remember that property? Yeah? A little bit? Okay, and then what do you do to exponents when you divide? You subtract them. Same thing with logs. Since logs are exponents, we're going to take log base b of x minus log base b of y. And then finally, the last property, which we use the most actually, is when you have an exponent and it's a power raised to another power, like 2 cubed or 5 to the 8th or something like that. That would be if you had log base b of x to the a. You remember what you do here? You're going to take that a. Yeah, bring it to the front. Move it down and multiply. And that's my favorite property. That's the one we're going to use probably the most. All right, so we're going to do a few different things today. So that's just the properties. We can call that intro if you want to. Properties or props. So now we're going to do 3 different things to use these. So first one, call it B, is we're going to evaluate. We're going to evaluate some logs. We're not going to use our calculator. Well, no, I don't think you need to. We're going to evaluate some logs, and we're going to be given 2 things. Given, this is number 1, by the way. Given that the log of 9 is equal to 0.95. Okay, if there's no base there, what's the base? 10. Good, automatically 10. So log base 10 of 9 is 0.95, and log of 2 is 0.30. So those 2 things are given to you, and that's it. Okay, and you're not allowed to use your calculator. You're not allowed to do change of base formula. You're not allowed to do anything. You're not allowed to use log base 10 on your calculator. Here's what you do. I want you to tell me what the log of 9 halves is. Okay. All right, so you're going to use your properties. We're going to split this up into something that we have. So if I take this and I have log of 9 over 2, this is the log of 9 minus log of 2. And log of 9 has been given to you as 0.95. And log of 2 has been given to you as 0.30. And 0.95 minus 0.30 is 0.65. That's it. No calculator, no nothing. Okay? All right, let's do a harder one now. Yeah. So let's do log of 8. So just given those 2 pieces of information, what is the log of 8? Well, I got to figure out a way to get 8 in terms of 9 or 2. And you always are thinking exponents when you're doing logs. So how can we get 8 into be 9 or 2 somehow? What is it? Yes. So log of 8 is really log of 2 cubed. Which is equal to 3 times the log of 2. And we know the log of 2 is 0.30, so this is just 3 times 0.30, so that would be 0.90. Fun, huh? No? Okay, let's try another one. Another one. How about the log of 900? Log of 900. Yeah, let's break this down. This is log of 9 times 100, which would then be the log of 9 plus log 100. Okay, log of 9 was given to us as 0.95. What's the log of 100? Okay, remember how to evaluate a log? Yeah. So the log would be 10 is the base to the what exponent gives me 100. Do you remember doing that? A log is an exponent. You're trying to find the exponent that would go on the base of 10 to give you 100, and that would be 2. And so your answer would be 2.95. Aren't these fun, you guys? No? Okay. So that's evaluate given some information. Now let's just do some evaluate the log. So not base 10, not given information. We're going to remember how to evaluate these logs. So let's do log base 2 of 1/8. Let's see if you remember how to do this. We did logs in Algebra 2. That's when you first learned them. And then we did them again in advanced math, both classes. And now we're doing them again. All right, so this is what you're going to do. You're going to ask yourself, 2 to the what is 1/8? Yes. So don't forget exponents, the way that they drop down into a fraction is if they are negative. Remember that? So the answer would be -3. 2 cubed is 8, but it needs to be in the fraction, bottom half, so that would be -3. All right, how about this one? The log base 4 of 2 plus log base 4 of 8. Now they have the same base, so you can actually combine them into one using your log properties. And then that's better. You can do them separately if you want to, but they're a little tougher. What is log base 4 of 2? 4? Yeah. But if you had to do it separately, you could, and it's like, ooh, 4 to the what is 2? It's actually 1/2. So the square root of 4 is 2. But let's not do it that way, because that's a little difficult. Let's do log base 4 of 16. Yeah, because you take those two numbers and you multiply them using your properties. And 4 to the what is 16? That would be 2. Alrighty. Letter C. How about this one? Ooh, this one's interesting. Log base 2 of 16 to the 3rd. Okay? And then I'm going to write here to show you the difference. Log base 2 of 16 to the 3rd. Ooh. All right, those are different from one another. Okay, sometimes parentheses don't change things, but parentheses change some stuff here. The first one, we can use our property. This is log base 2 of 16 to the 3rd. So bring your 3 down to the front. And then what is log base 2 of 16? 2 to the what is 16? 4. 2 times 2, 5? 4. 4. Okay, 4. And then 3 times 4 would be 12. This one, you have to do what's inside the parentheses first. So do log base 2 of 16. You can't bring that 3 down. They're different from one another. So what is log base 2 of 16? We said it was 4, and 4 to the 3rd is 64. And this is all done without calculators. What? Yeah. All right, a few more. How about this one? 4 times the log base 2 of the 5th root of 16 cubed. Wow. We're not in Algebra 2 anymore. I would never give the Algebra 2 kids this one. Maybe on a bonus question. Okay. Maybe. Maybe we didn't do anything that difficult. Maybe I will this year. All right. It is, huh? All right, let's change this. Let's change this guy right here. This is the 5th root of 16 cubed. How can we rewrite that in exponents? 16 to the 3/5. Perfect. Okay? And that makes it a little easier, doesn't it? Do you kind of see where we're going now? So bring your 3/5 down to the front. So you have 3/5 times 4 times the log base 2 of 16, which we just did, and we found out that was 4. And so our answer would be 4 times 4 times 3. 16 times 3 is what? 48 over 5. All right, no calculator. All done without a calculator. Ooh, these next two are cool. Yes. Not like you're kind of cool, but mathematically cool. All right, log base 2 of 8 plus 8 plus 16. I think I did this one on the ham quiz. A lot of people missed it. Okay. Just simplify. Yeah, simplify first. What's 8 plus 8 plus 16? 32. What's log base 2 of 32? 5. You were, but you were still wrong, though. Very wrong. 5. That's it. So it might look strange to begin with, and some people think, oh, I'm going to have to distribute. No, just add 8 and 8 and 16. Simplify your expression before you do anything. All right, last one of these. Log base 4 of the log base 5 of 25. Log base 4 of the log base 5 of 25. A log within a log. That's fun. Start with the parentheses, okay? Just use your correct order of operations. Even though we have logs in here, that's okay. So what is log base 5 of 25? 2. Okay, and then we just talked about this one a minute ago. 4 to the what gives me 2? 1/2. Yes. The square root of 4. Okay, cube root is 1/3. 5th root is 1/5, so on and so on. All right, so that's evaluating. You're going to have some of those in your homework this evening. Let's do the last one. All right, this one goes both ways. We're going to rewrite as a single log, and then we're going to expand. So we'll start off by doing single log. And a single log does mean one single log, not 2, not 3. So here we go. What number are we on? I know, right? That's all we've learned today. We're on 3. Arg! I wanted to see. I know, right? It just keeps getting bigger and bigger as you go along. That's why my vids are trash, I guess. Okay, here we go. Log base 3 of 20 minus log base 3 of 4. Now, this is not evaluate. This is just write as a single log. So we want to keep the log in our answer. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to rewrite this as log what? Bless you. Log base 3 of 20 divided by 4, which is log base 3 of 5. And that's it. You just keep it. Done. Okay. All right, that was A. B. How about log base 2 of x, log of x base 2, plus 3 log y base 2? All right, so now we have an expression. So we have x's and y's. We're not going to evaluate. We're not plugging in numbers. We're just going to write this as one single log that has a base of 2. So let's use our properties, and this one uses 2 properties. We're going to take that 3 and move it as an exponent, and plus means multiply. So this is really the log base 2 of what? xy cubed. xy cubed. And that's it. And that's your answer. Sometimes they get a little tricky, like this one. Last one of these. 5 log of 2x minus log y plus log x cubed. We're going to write as one single log I like to get people on this one a little bit, no offense. Yes, log 2x to the 5th over y, and then x to the 3rd goes back up top. Okay? Now if it was minus parentheses, you know, if I went like that, then the whole thing would be on the bottom. But there are no parentheses. Yes, you have to simplify. This kid's like, why'd you mark me off on his test? I gave him his test back today, and he wrote the answer was negative 10 over 10. I said, because you didn't simplify. And he's like, what? Yeah, he got an A. He's just asking. Okay, so 2 to the 5th is what? 32. X to the 5th times x cubed is x to the 8th all over y. Good. Okay, last one. Last part. And this one we're going to expand and simplify if possible. So we're expanding for sure, and then we're simplifying if we can. All right, number 5, letter A. We'll do 3 of these. Are we on 4? Yeah. There you go. That looks gross. I can't. There you go. All right, log base 5 of x over 5. Okay, expand and simplify. So we're going to take this as one log, and we're going to expand it into many logs, as many as we need. So this is going to be log base 5 of x minus log base 5 of 5. And if you leave it like that, you have done the expanding part, but you have not done the simplifying part yet.
Yeah, you gotta re-put it back to log base 5x over 5.
No, that's going backwards. No, you can simplify this right here. It's 1.
But it has the base and the numbers the same.
Yes, that's a property. It's on that sheet that I gave to you in Canvas. Yeah. Okay, number 5. Oops, no, letter B. Sorry, no, it's not. It's letter B. I know, right? All right, let's do this one. Log 8 x to the 4th over wy squared. Whoa, okay. We just jumped up into a lot right here. All right, how many different terms are in this thing? Okay, but let's be more precise.
3.
No?
4.
4. There's 4. And a lot of people will see 3 because they think 8x to the 4th go together, but everybody gets its own log. Everybody. Nobody likes each other, just like this class. All right, here we go. Log 8 plus 4. Yes, good job, Jack. 4 log.
Jack? That was me.
Jack said it too. Good job, Sophia and Jack. Jack, what? Minus log w, and now there's 2 ways you can do this. You can put the minus and then put them together with a plus in the middle and parentheses around it, or you can do them both as minus. Okay? Just minus. Okay. Minus 2 log y. So they're both minus, they're both in the bottom, or I could have done minus and I could have done parentheses, but I would have to put a plus there. Okay? There we go. All right, last one. This is it. Log 10 rad x over y to the 8th. All right. So we're going to expand. And now you have to remember logs are all about exponents. So when you see radicals, you don't want them. So this is going to be log 10 plus, this is going to be log square root of x. And the square root of x is the same thing as x to the 1/2. You're going to take that 1/2 and move it to the front so that it's 1/2 log x. Okay? And then minus 8 log y. And I gotta do one more thing, one last thing to this problem. Yes, yes. You have to, don't forget to simplify. If you see a number, look to see if you can evaluate. The last one was a log 8. It didn't simplify nicely. This is log 10, which is 1. And then you write your whole thing all over again. Okay? That might be a 3-point problem. You might get marked off 1 or a half. Nothing more than that, though.